to get gout, that means you're doing well. It's a rich man's disease or the woman's.
Well, it means you're eating poorly. It doesn't. I know they call it the king's disease, but it's not, it's not like you had to have like a net worth of $3 million.
Yeah! Woo! They're idiots. Coastal idiots. Coastal idiots. Coastal idiots.
He lives in New York.
She lives in LA.
Two for both weirdos.
Talking all day. Can't tell if they like each other. Incest couple, sister, brother.
Doesn't even really matter anyway.
They're idiots. Coastal idiots. This episode contains a sketch that is best experienced in video format.
Hello, welcome to another Coastal Idiots. We have a fun episode today with our friend Francisco Ramos.
Thank you for having me.
You've got a fun special out on YouTube called Still Learning.
That's right. Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I like it. I'm glad that it's out. People have liked it and they're getting good comments about it. So yeah, watch it, comment, share it.
You're on a press tour.
I'm on a press tour.
We're on a press tour.
Are you?
On a press tour.
We got to get you a new publicist if this is where they're booking you.
Yeah, I feel like podcasts are the new. It's like
It is.
Yeah,
it's what
some
everyone-
podcasts are,
This
for
is
sure.
it. No, look at our studio.
This was great.
Yeah,
this is awesome. This is one. My press people told me this was the top.
Yes,
Your press
really?
people.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You know, Catherine will be 30 minutes
That's
late.
what they're called, press people.
Yeah.
My press people say, you got to get on Coastal Idiots. Okay, speaking of pressing, been wanting to ask you
Okay.
about this certain night
Yes.
during Netflix is a Joke. In the back of the Comedy Store, where all the comics, everybody hang out.
Yeah.
It's a buzz. It's later in the festival, later in the week, and Woody Harrelson's there with some folks. And all of a sudden they go, there is a medical emergency. Somebody has passed out. And I, of course, have to look over the crowd and see what's going on.
You have to
And
actually
I-
stand in the way of the medical help.
Yes, the
You're one of
stretchers are
these
coming through.
assholes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is anyone a doctor or nurse? I go, I want to
No,
see.
but I'm a looky-loo.
Yeah,
and
me, I wanna
You're basically
see.
rubbernecking. This is the
yeah.
equivalent of a car crash, but
Yeah, and they're going, lady, you got to get that big ass out of the way. You're in the way.
They say that.
Huge
lady.
ass. Yeah, lady.
Well,
Yeah.
hideous ass.
Hey, big old ass.
It's not.
And I see you horizontal.
I was horizontal.
Yeah.
What happened?
Do you care to explain?
Yes. No, so yes.
Some
like you
real
said-
gotcha journalism right here,
know,
Kat.
I
Yeah, it's TMZ. I like it. No, but no. So yeah, like you said, it was the towards the end of the festival, Saturday night. It was the day before the roast, and I went in. I was like, I'm just gonna go in for like half hour, And I
That's
go in,
like at a festival. That's like the dumbest lie you can tell yourself.
but
never.
you
of
lied
course,
to-
I get it. I've done it myself, but it is one of these things you go like. There should be a rule of thumb. It's like 4 times. Whatever I say I'm gonna be doing, it should be 4. Estimated
be
being
there
4 times as long.
100%.
Yeah.
Half hour means 2 hours.
Yes.
And like I was like, okay, so I go to the back and I ran to Tony Hinchcliffe, is there and I'm saying hi to him. And then next to him is Woody Harrelson. And I'm like, oh, I was like, and then I say hi to him and he's like, hey, what's up, buddy? He's like, hey man, you got
Just
the
being
face-
like a cool guy.
just a cool like he's
dude.
like, you got the face of a comic. Are you a comic? And I'm like, oh yeah.
Why'd you put it all together? Like this comedy festival, or the back of like the world famous comedy.
Look,
stage,
I don't
world
care if
famous,
you use that line the whole
But,
night.
yeah, but I mean, it's
when we
flattering to
use
get it
it
from
to
Woody.
you,
Yeah.
when Woody talks,
That's
to
like
you.
the presidential line. Like when somebody's running for office, like Joe Biden would always say stuff to guys with like a good head hair. Like if I had a hair of yours like yours, I'd have been president when he was
Right.
vice president.
Yeah, he was-
So he's definitely like
He's running for.
he's in his stock. Yeah,
right.
he's like yeah.
He's doing the good. So then I was like, oh yeah. And then he goes like, so what's your name? And I'm like, oh, Francisco. And he's like, that's a strong name. I like that. And that when he said that whole thing of 30 minutes, I was like, well, that's gone.
Yeah, you're hanging it, yeah.
I'm gonna.
Woody
now.
Harrelson's gonna put me in True Detective 4.
It's huge. You
I'm
saw
gonna have
me?
to hang here now. So
Yeah.
like now we're just hanging and we're like vibing. He's like really cool. I mean drinks and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden he just pulls out a blunt, and like he starts lighting it like.
He's like a big weed guy, right?
So
Yeah.
that I didn't know.
Well, I didn't know, but I would assume.
I mean,
Again,
I
context
could see that he was
clues,
a little like high,
This is
but
the guy who's always playing hacky sack in the ocean with Matthew McConaughey. Like, it's not.
yeah, I mean, it's now
I mean, he
makes
rules.
sense.
I'm just saying, like, where there's smoke, there's
Yeah.
fire.
No, he,
yeah.
so he does. He has a
the dispensary or something?
yeah,
Or
the
farm?
Woods.
Oh, really?
Owned with him and Bill Maher, right here in West Hollywood.
Wow. Bill Maher has a dispensary?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not surprising.
They both, but apparently it's really cool. You go in there, there's like Cape, pond fish, and everything, and you just smoke there.
Yeah?
cool.
So it's like a cool like hangout to smoke.
But,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You know, so like so I'm like
They
there.
have like aquariums and stuff. It's just like
Yeah.
a it's just a drug dealer's living room,
It's just
basically, where you can smoke it with Woody Harrelson.
it's just an out of business Benihana. That's
yeah.
Just
It's like, oh, this
rephrase
used
it.
to be a Taco Cabana. Like,
But then, so he pulls out the thing, and again, I'm like, I'm not, and also I smoke weed, but like just to go to sleep, kind of like I don't use it that, I started smoking weed like
it's
8 years ago.
more sleep aid than
Yeah.
recreational.
Yes, and
Yeah.
also I'm still kind of learning. I mean, I didn't smoke when I was young, so I'm like, it's like if it's drinking, I can drink with anybody because I've been drinking since I was like 12 or something, So like I know how to drink, but like with weed, I still don't know. So they passed it, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna with Woody Harrelson. So I smoked one, and really good stuff. So then they keep passing it, and usually if I do smoke weed in the store, I do one hit and that's it because I know I'm like I can't
Yeah.
But again, Woody got me.
It's Woody Harrelson.
And also, it's like I was in this like weird, like I don't know. He's very charming, man. Like he's like a cool guy, and he's Woody Harrelson, and you're going all the things that he's done, and like.
Can I
so-
ask a question real quick? This is this is for everybody. Do we think because we've seen him forever?
Yeah.
He has that energy, or it's because we've known him for so long.
No, I think it's both. I think
it's
two-
both.
I
Okay,
think-
you
I
think
think
it's
he
a
does-
he was
it's a
next to him.
two-way street.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I
yeah.
think it's like you see the person and you go like, wow, this is Woody Harrelson. All those things come to mind, and then you meet him and he's very likable and very charming, makes you feel welcome. Then it's like
there's a little I've been around the movie star. When I met Margaret Qualley, she has that that vibe of
It's an aura.
yeah. She was because they'll lead with she was like, you have very pretty eyes, and I was like. I just made all that up right now. By the way, it was for fun for me.
Shane.
But keep going.
okay.
I believe
I just like this is what I,
I
want to
believed it
happen.
too. I
So
was
I
like,
watched the movie.
"Man."
I watched the
Yeah.
movie she was in last night, and I was like, I would just love to meet her and have her tell me that.
Like
That's
you
all
want the Woody Harrelson to be Woody
To be
Harrelson.
Woody
Yes,
Harrelson.
yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing. Like what you think Woody Harrelson is that and more.
Yes.
So then and you're smoking, and then now 4 or 5 hits, and like in the
So this
span
is
of
you're really ramping it up again. The 4 times rule.
yes,
I'm gonna have
Yes,
one
you're gonna
drink.
hit-
yeah,
Yeah, and 4.
Yeah,
100.
you're gonna have 4.
Yeah,
But again,
you're gonna
I
smoke
wasn't
once?
even
Yeah.
paying attention. I was doing it that much, and then I'm like, now it hits me, and I'm like, really high, and I'm just going like, all right, I'm good, just chill, relax, whatever. But then I'm like, I'm not smoking anymore. And then Woody passes me the blunt, and I'm like, no, I'm good, thank you. And then it's funny, he just goes like looks at me and just puts the thing. He's like, you're not gonna smoke more? It's like, this is my best weed that I have from my store. This is from Northern California, grown on farms. It's by the sun. It's not pesticides. It's just clean, handpicked by babies, It's like, he's giving me all this beautiful version
He's
of
giving you the back of the wine bottle.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
This
Is my worst nightmare.
and then he just leaves, and then he doesn't say smoke, but he just gives me that whole beautiful speech, and in a nice way, and then he just leaves it like that, and then I'm just like, and then everybody's looking at me going like, it's like high school again, like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna be cool? And I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, Mr. Woody, I'll have one more hit.
Mr. Woody.
And of course, when I smoked that one, that's the one that really me up.
Yeah.
And now I'm sitting there, I start sweating, and I'm going like, "Ooh, what the fuck?" And then I hear Tony fighting with some guy because he was supposed to be here. I just hear Tony this is the world famous comedy star. You shouldn't be here. This is for world comics. Get that out of here. And I'm and I'm sitting high. I'm going is he talking about me? What the fuck?
Yeah.
He said me. And then what's his name? Mike.
This could actually be a nightmare. This could be a
It's-
real dream.
I honestly am now like
Did it
I was
happen?
observing your story
yeah.
until like Woody put it in your face, and then I felt I was in your position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at that point where you have to, and then I'm sitting there, and also Jimmy O Yang comes and sits next to me, and he's talking. He's like, "Hey,
Who?
what's up, Jimmy O Yang?
You know Jimmy Yang?
comic."
Jimmy O Yang. Yeah.
Sorry, that's how
No,
I
you're.
call him.
I'm
No, I
sorry.
like
Yeah.
your
I call him
version.
Jimmy O Yang.
I thought you were saying Jimmy Iovine. I was like the music producer.
Yeah, you said.
I was like.
You
He's the
said
fucking the guy who did
yeah.
Joshua Tree. Like I was
I know
like,
you said.
I was like, who
famous-
knows? Woody Harrelson's
I don't
there.
know what the fuck. There's a lot of people
It's
coming.
the
in there.
Netflix is a big joke or whatever.
Yeah, he's a famous Irish violinist.
Yeah.
Jimmy O Yang.
Smokey Robinson
Jimmy O
came
Yang.
in. Clive Owen, Clive Davis. Sorry.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yes.
Yeah.
But and he sits next to me. He's like talking to me like about his tour, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then he goes like, he tells me he's got gout, and now, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, he's just telling me all this shit. And he leaves, and I think I go like, hey, congrats on the gout. Which, by the way, it is a good. To get gout, that means you're doing well. It's a rich man's disease, or rich or the woman's.
Well, it means you're eating poorly. It doesn't. I know they call it the king's disease, but it's
know,
not,
you're
like,
eating crap,
it's not like
yes.
you had to have like a net worth of $3 million.
Well, back in the day,
Very
that's
poorly named.
Yeah, it is true.
Is it
Like-
because it's red meat, right? You get it from eating.
It's because back in the king ages, they would
Like
eat
rich foods and stuff.
rich-
Yeah.
like,
I see.
That's what you ate gout, like because all the people were eating bread and oatmeal.
Can I
Yeah.
say this just straight up? Crazy that Jimmy O Yang has it and I don't have it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, and knock on fucking wood. Sometimes I go like, you have it,
Yeah.
and like, because that's like one of those things. You have it when the symptom shows up.
Yes.
What is
yeah,
it? What is
yeah.
it? Is it a pain in your toe?
In
Yeah.
your toe or in your
It's
like
like
foot
it's
or
blood
something,
crystals.
Right? Yeah.
Your blood, like what happens is like
That's acidic.
your
right?
blood crystal, it becomes so acidic it crystallizes in your joints, and like it happens. It's typically in your big toe first, because of gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We brought him up last podcast. Chris
Can you
Higgins.
tell I've been worried I had it?
Yeah, you know
I am
more about
surprised
it.
you
than
don't
you're
have
like,
it.
wow.
What?
Nothing. My friend Chris Higgins, comic in Chicago, but we were all doing a festival in Denver, and he's from Denver.
Yeah.
And we're like this. We're all at a bunch of comics at lunch, and he goes, "I gotta go." And we go, "What?" He goes, I'm gotta go to my friend's house. It's King's Day." And we go, What is that?" He goes, "We have a party every year for all of us that have gout."
Oh my God. Wow.
They go, "You can't go unless you have gout."
That's
Wow.
And they go over to their friend's house and they drink beer and have a barbecue.
So they do the stuff that gives them gout.
Yeah, they have gout day.
Oh, well, gout day.
Yeah, gout's day.
Because does gout go away?
gout goes. It stays forever, but the
Oh.
symptom doesn't stay
It's
forever.
like HPV.
Yeah, you-
so I'm
like-
surprised you don't have that.
Yeah, like, I should,
Yeah.
we never know.
You don't know.
I'm pretty
You
sure
never
you do.
HPV. You never know. That's their slogan.
That's the thing. That's what I saw that in a billboard. HPV, you never know.
Yeah.
But you
Unless
know.
you're
High
reading-
probability of volume. Yeah. HPV.
But gout can't leave.
It leaves. Yeah. Like what you have to do is not
Eat the stuff.
Yeah, and and then people have like there's pills and stuff for it, but like they say it's so painful. Like if
Yeah.
you rest a sheet on your big toe, you'll be in like agony. Like it's
That's horrible.
So have you ever had like an infection, or a
Yes.
ingrown toenail or something?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's like that, but to the nth degree. Like
but
you
like
can't.
everybody's dad has it, right?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad used to have it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was he
I
mad?
remember he talking about it. Yeah.
King.
We were
King's
rich.
Day, I wonder if I could get in just on like
I think they'd let
on
you
street
in.
crit. Like
yeah?
they could be
Oh,
like
yeah, you can get into
and
the
then there's
party.
a video of me jogging the next day on Instagram, and they're like that lion.
But how can they prove? Can they prove?
Because they're gonna have flare ups.
Oh, because so they have their party and then they have flare-ups the next day?
Yeah, then
Yeah,
they have,
for sure.
They have King's Day, then bedridden week.
Yeah. Then they have little big day the
But
next
I bet
day.
they take.
King's Day,
I bet
the
there's.
little
I bet
bitch.
they all like juice before. I bet they all take
Probably.
something
Yeah,
preventative.
I don't know. Have you seen these guys?
Yeah.
I think they just dive in
They probably do a detox.
Canaan has
for sure.
Canaan has gout, and his joke with it was like, he goes, "I went to the doctor, and he goes, she have gout," and she goes, "It's totally manageable. all you have to do is avoid beer and any food you would find at a barbecue. And he goes, I'm going to die. he goes, I just ate too many foods with the word rodeo in the description.
Rodeo tots.
There's a whole, oh, God.
That's so
there you
good.
go. Rodeo tots.
What's
Rodeo
the
tots
difference
sound good?
between rodeo tots and tater tots?
Yeah, that means there's chili on top of the tots.
Yeah. And
I don't know, but I know. There's some kind of bean
rodeo
on it.
tots is also slang for a slutty cowgirl.
Really?
No.
Yeah, it's her yams. That's when a cowgirl gets a little bit older and her butt gets a little cellular.
Yeah.
Cellular lat. Rodeo tots.
They're like the barrels they race around.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of We're making all of this up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Except for
so
the Margaret
Jimmy-
Qualley
by
thing.
the
That
way,
did happen.
In the middle, I hope that the story takes
Well, yeah, we
the
still
got
to keep like,
Oh, yeah,
we don't
so-
even know what happened.
Can I
Your horror.
just say, because now we're just interrupting every aspect of the story.
No, I like it.
Highly impressed at, because I think I do this as well. I get so high that I think I'm being insanely socially awkward, but I'm like, how is this person still having a conversation with me?
Exactly.
It's either you're really good at it, or Irish violinist Jimmy O'Yane could not pick up on how up you
No,
are.
because I did tell him the next day or call him and he's like, I was like, dude, he's like, really? I didn't think you were high.
That's
so I guess I'm good
awesome.
at, at pretending I'm not high, but
That's
I was.
what, because your anxiety
Yes.
is so bad,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's what caught. So, because I'm there and now, so he leaves and now I'm getting like sweating. I'm like, kind of breathe and going like, I was like, all right. I try to get up and I kind of like stumble and then I go to the corner and
This
I'm
is on
like,
the back patio?
in the back patio. And I start meditating to just kind of like, because I'm going like, okay.
You're trying to bring your head back into the,
exactly. And to go like, Woody's here. I can't do anything, like I can't, don't fuck up, like. So then that's how high I was, where I was like, I gotta get fresh air. I'm outside, but I was like, so I started walking to kind of get out of there. And when I'm walking, boom, boom, and then I passed out. And I just literally passed out. And then, but I didn't hit the floor, luckily, or nothing, because you know who caught me? Woody
No.
fucking Harrelson.
He caught you?
me. And then Tony grabbed me and they sat me down. And then, well, first of all, I remember when I was late. You said I was laying down. I don't remember that, but I was like, but they
was
sat
pretty
me-
fucked up. So I could have been making up in
Yeah.
my mind what I saw.
Yeah. I was like, and then
Can I tell you this? Because
Yeah.
when he put the weed in your face and tempted you with it again, I was
Yeah.
like, he might be a bad guy. And he's not a bad guy. He's a hero.
No, he's a
That's-
hero.
that's when you
or,
smoke.
or he planned it perfectly, to like let me do it.
He's just, was he wearing sunglasses at night?
no.
Okay,
no,
good.
no.
That's actually part of Woody Harrelson's product. If you smoke baby picked weed,
That's true.
he'll catch you.
And he'll catch you.
He's
That's
your
in
little
the
cherub.
slogan. Yeah. No, but it was crazy. I'm like passed out. I think I passed out or lost consciousness for 5 10 in my mind. But as soon as I'm like coming out of it, the only voice that I hear is Woody Harrelson going like, "Hey, buddy. Hey, we got you. Don't worry about anything. Woody's here. We got this. Woody's here." And I'm going like, "What
And
the
then you
fuck?"
responded in Buzz Lightyear's voice, and you like,
Yes,
you're like,
Captain.
You can't
To
really
infinity and
fly.
beyond.
Yeah. You're just a toy. You claps like a toy.
and I'm like,
I thought Andy came in.
I just saw
you're
it. It's
doing
a good movie.
you're like what the bye vid.
Bye, bye, bye.
Yeah.
By the way, this is a dream come true for a lot of people. To smoke Woody's weed, pass out in Woody's arms,
And
and
then
then
he wakes
Woody
you up.
referring to himself in third person to wake you up.
And also,
Woody's here.
let me tell you, his voice is again. It's like it was so like, it felt like I was like dying, and then he was like, it was like a parrot. Like I was coming in, and he's like, "Hey man, Woody's here." You're like, it was. First, I also was like, a movie. I'm going like, am I? What the fuck happened? Am
And
I
then
fucked
Tony
up?
is like,
And then-
fucking Francisco. yeah.
Tony's like, "Come on, Francisco, what the f are you down?" No, but then apparently, apparently him and then Tony and Woody are like cracking jokes, and Tony tells me that I was like laughing and passing out at the same time. No. So I was like,
Okay, so it's like it could have been you were in and out, but you weren't. You were faded, but not like sloppy.
yeah, no. I was just like,
Oh,
yeah.
that's like best case scenario
Yes.
for this scenario.
Because what happened was like it was my blood pressure went down,
Yeah,
and I think it's because I started panicking.
yeah.
Because of the, like I got too much weed, and that was the thing,
Do you guys ever like have you ever gotten so fucked you're like, like you could do that, like I got to throw up right now. I might look, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and you're like, okay, I'm gonna make myself throw up and get this over with.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever do
Yeah. Oh,
that?
yeah.
I never get throw up.
You never done that?
I don't anymore, but there's been times where I've been like, oh, this is a lot. I like went way overboard, and I'm just like, it's gonna be bad in the morning, and so I'll just go. I'll go like, and like I'll drink a bunch of water, so I know I'm too
full.
My stomach's too full, and then it like kind of like forces it at.
No, sometimes
I
I mean
wish.
it's good.
Yeah.
Like
it's
throwing
better
up
than
is-
waking up with all of it in you. Through like it's about getting it out of you.
And
I
you're
think.
gonna throw up either way, so might as well if you can't do it or you
get
feel
it
like
before
it's
you go to
coming,
sleep. Yeah.
I wish. I do get. Is it blood pressure? Is that the thing when you smoke too much and you pass out? Is it?
Well, for me, it was like my blood pressure went down, and like I basically like I started passing out because of it. So I don't know. I think it had to do obviously with the weed, but I also was kind of exhausted because of the whole week. Sleeping
Yeah,
late,
I think I get
an endurance trial kind of thing. Yeah,
it was a combination of that, but it was
it's
80%
like that short story, The Long Walk.
Yeah.
Like eventually people like.
Yeah.
Also, you have an opportunity for Woody Harrelson to hold you in his arms.
No, and he didn't just hold me. We
Kissed you.
No, he told me, he's like, hey, buddy, because he was like, hey, buddy. Because he stayed there with me for like 10, 15 minutes.
Awesome.
And he was like, hey, man. And then he started going like, I got a friend who's an Olympic athlete, and he taught me the importance of breathing. And breathing is so important, especially when you smoke weed. And then he's like, so let's breathe together. So we started doing breathing exercises. He put my hand here. And he's like,
Kidding me?
1, 2, 3, 4. And let me tell you, hearing Woody is like a meditation. His voice is perfect.
Can I tell you this right now?
Are you
I'm back on the
serious?
side that he's a bad guy. I don't.
No, he's a pure angel now to me.
Hey, man.
So you got to do. Hold on.
Good old
was-
Texas boy.
So he starts walking you through
He just
breathing.
and he goes like
exercises.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, and we did that for like 5. And let me tell you, it did. That's the thing that actually got me kind of like my whole blood back or something. I'm
Are
like,
you for real
yeah,
here?
yeah.
And I was there. That it's a tiny little back hallway in the back of the store.
Yeah.
There are 400 people,
And it was
crammed in
packed there. Yeah.
And you are in the center of it, in Woody Harrelson's arms,
Yes.
doing breathing exercises.
It was great. And we did it, and he actually got me back, and then I finally stood up. They took me to the office, a comedy store office, and I'm telling people what's happening. I'm eating cookies, and then I see
Rose
that
like walking by, like, you're not getting a spot next to you. Yeah.
Rose is like,
Yeah.
She gives you the maximum.
I was like, it's like,
this was-
Yeah, you see somebody just got a black Sharpie over your name on the wall, like.
and I see then in the kitchen, I see like in the little part of the kitchen, I see that Woody's leaving with his wife because his wife was there, and I go and walk to him, and I was like, hey, Woody, thank you so much, man, I appreciate it, sorry, all this stuff. And then he's like, hey, man, don't worry about it. And then he gets close to me. He goes like, and in retrospect, I shouldn't have given you that weed. And he leaves.
He's a good guy.
And then he disappeared in
Really
a cloud
good
of
guy.
smoke. I was like, what happened?
He had a hacky sack.
How long was all this going on?
I think,
A few hours at least?
yes, it was
okay.
like 2 hours. Because
So he was like in it and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and he was already like, that's one thing. Like, what? I mean,
That
he
was
obviously like he was already like smoking a lot. So it's like he already
Oh,
had.
it
I just
blows
don't
my
understand
mind.
like how.
that's like his
People can
thing.
do
That,
that.
like, he's
Yeah.
like, but he's like, I think he just is like a profound, like, he's just
no,
been
he's an
smoking.
advocate of
Like, yes, yeah, but like he's like, he just has like a tolerance or whatever the word you want to
100%.
use. Like, he's just an average everyday smoker. It's like, it
Yeah.
is almost like, I don't want to say it's the state he's always in, but it's like, it's not
I mean,
uncommon.
when he got there, he was already. When I met him, you could tell he was already like, or that's his state. That's why
How do you
I don't know.
fucking remember lines when you're that stoned?
That's what
I don't
it's
know.
interesting
Because he's
to me.
he's Mickey. From
Yeah.
that, like, like he's a.
And he's also like doing like it's not like he's just doing like comedies. He's doing like drama, like heavy stuff
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
need to
Yeah,
like be in
man.
it. And he's must be. I don't know if he. I wonder if he smokes while he does it or not.
I don't. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Yeah.
But it's amazing. I mean, but he was like fine. Like I said, like even
But-
like when he started like helping me, like he switched. So it's like he wasn't high anymore. I felt like he was just like very like knowing what was happening. You know what I mean? So
I think there's just people that operate. They're normal way of operating is
Yeah.
like that's how they get into themselves. I just was on Instagram and reading there was a movie that Ben Stiller was directing or producing or something back in the day with Winona Ryder and Janine Garofalo in it. This is, do you know what I'm
Singles.
talking about?
Reality Bites.
Oh, it's Reality Bites.
Yes.
Singles
Yes.
or something. Yes.
Reality
yes,
Bites.
yeah.
And Janine hated rehearsals,
Uh-huh.
would go into a trailer and drink during rehearsals and then show up for the scenes up. And was doing great, but Ben Stiller had it and fired her from the show. And when Winona fought for her to get back on the show, and she's great in it. And then you find out she's drunk in every scene.
Wow.
I mean, it makes sense. But she's great drunk,
Yeah,
you know?
She's been sober a long time now.
Has she been sober for a while?
Yeah, like I'm friends with her in New York. Because she's just around. She still does stand up.
Yeah. But you're just like, I wish I could. I can't. I have to be sober, or I'm out
me too.
of my mind.
Yes.
I honestly
I don't know how to people even.
I honestly go with the acting stuff. I go this is so I want to be doing more of it. So I get stuff every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
But then it's one of these things of but I never feel like I'm in shape with it. You know what I mean? Because I don't get the reps in. Yeah. Where stand up is the exact opposite for me. I feel very fit.
I could do that drunk.
Yeah.
But
All
that's
the
the point.
time.
When you first start in stand up, you'll have a drink or two to loosen your to get I feel if I could have a drink on set and just be all right, now I can go for I can feel loose enough.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I get too thinky in my head with it. It's and I do think I have pretty decent instincts, but I overthink how to do the the move. And then it comes out being a little calculated feeling as opposed to fluid.
Yeah.
I know, for example, Bobby Lee, who would use. I don't know if he still does what is it called, meta blockers or something?
Oh, beta blockers.
Beta blockers.
Oh, really?
He would use that, or I don't know if he still does it to just
maybe
before the
yeah.
auditions, because if not, he couldn't do it.
He's a pretty wound up guy.
Yeah, so I think that actually kind of makes him. Because to me, also, it's for me, it's I'm it depends also your personality or who you are. I'm already kind of chill person, so if I do more, that's why for me smoking weed doesn't work for me to be productive, because then it makes me even more. Then I'm so I get it if you're really hyper and that kind of calms you down.
It can get you into a focus.
In the focusing, But for me, just microdosing helps me.
I can do much. I think everybody's brains are wired differently. That stuff different. Dude,
the microdosing thing, it's become so fashionable.
I dig it.
Yeah. But I like it.
I'm not even saying it doesn't work. What I am saying is and I'm not even saying you two are doing this, the proselytization of it right now is out of fucking control.
Well, I buy them through a website in Santa Monica, and they come in like gummies. It's
that. Well, what I was but there's someone's you should microdose. It's I'm having coffee. You gotta off. You know what I mean? There's a little I get it, but why don't we admit that you might be a goddamn mess? And
you need something to put it into.
You're gonna tell me oh, you probably shouldn't have a baguette, with your egg or besides, and you're dosing yourself up for traffic. Be a normal person and just be angry.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I think overuse of the microdosing for stuff like that. Yeah, I think I like the microdosing for for concerts or for it's great. When you're
I can vibe out on that.
Because it's it makes
we
you
ate mushrooms when we went to the Kentucky festival.
Yeah, we were pretty chatty though. People told us to shut up.
Yeah, I don't care. Well, we do this. I do this
makes
thing.
you chatty.
Yes.
I do this thing, and Katherine kind of got into it. Where at concerts, sometimes whenever a big famous song is being played, I'll just say my name as the lyrics the whole time.
Yeah.
So if you're welcome to the jungle,
Three Doors Down.
No, he died. We did not see him.
Wait, Three Doors Down die?
The singer died. Yeah.
Who did we see? Third Eye Blind.
Third Eye Blind.
I got the
third.
number
I got
right.
the three.
There were 3 words. Yes. Superman, wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
And he's going change.
So if it's I wish you would step back, I'll be change. I think it's very fun.
We had people walk up to him, be like, "Hey, we're big fans of yours." Shake his hand, stand next to us, and then he started doing that, and they gave up their spots and went back in line. Back into the crowd immediately.
We had fun.
We were
That's nice.
I can't do. Okay, I don't know if I've ever told this story. I remember I was in college dating a guy, and I already knew we were not a match because he was driving a Range Rover in college, and I had a Mazda Protege.
Massive.
I had a Mazda Protege.
I had a gold champagne one.
I had him like it was like maroon, like it was like a dark
They
red.
didn't make them in normal
Maroon 5?
colors. Yeah, I was in Maroon 5.
A Maroon 5
A Maroon 5 protege. Shake, shake.
Oh, God. Remember when they did the halftime show at the Super Bowl, Maroon 5, and he ripped his shirt off, and it was like, oh God.
I don't even remember that. Was it a big deal?
It was like not a
Oh, wait,
well
he's
received.
in
It's not a
Atlanta,
well
right?
It's not a well received halftime show.
He was in
yeah, it
Atlanta,
was-
right? I think that was what everyone was up in arms about. Big Boy did it, and I think it was Maroon 5 in Atlanta. And everyone was so mad that Maroon 5 would perform in ATL
Because they are one of those bands where you go, oh, that is one of their songs.
Yeah.
That is one of their, you know,
Yeah.
like, but I remember like he ripped his shirt off or whatever, and I was like, oh, he's ripped like the way like my drug dealers in high school were ripped. You know, like they're like fit.
Yeah, but
But you're like a little like this feels trashy.
yeah, this is not for
It's not like
you're
as
not
sexy
eating
as you
well.
think.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is more like you smoke too much.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a little
Like
Yeah.
homeless ripped.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
homeless
I
ripped.
talk
There's
about it
some-
all the time.
I was on
Homeless
my
rip
first
is
Conan. and his
so
wa-
attractive.
And
some homeless
sometimes I
people.
go
They've
like,
got great
damn, this is
shoulders.
pretty good for like do I have to go on a bench of 2 months to get in shape?
I
Like,
think that
Yeah.
sometimes.
you
I
know,
think I
where
go,
you go,
should
do
I
I just need to leave
I
on the
kind
street?
of think sometimes they're some of the ones that are ripped and homeless and are like their addiction like keeps them fit almost.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
like
of
because they like
course.
the way they're like living is lean. Like they don't eat bad
They don't
food or
eat-
they don't eat food. Like they
they
like
don't eat-
never
But-
overeat.
But they have muscle. They're working out.
Yeah, because they're running
Because
over.
you're walking.
Yeah, you're
lot.
getting full car, and you're also
You're
in the sun
doing
all the
car-
time.
You're doing
Some
the
of them have
sun.
19 abs. Though.
Yeah.
I see them dancing naked in the street. I count all of them.
Yeah, they're like it is weird. You're just like God, I'd kill for that fucking homeless guy's back. yeah, like you're
What's
like,
funny
well, like,
about-
what would you? That's like what they talk about with like. Well, if you sacrifice, you like, I have to live in a tent on Santa Monica.
If you want all those abs, you're gonna have to have some scabs with it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What's funny is like in LA, you know, I don't know if it happened to you. You're like sometimes I've met I run into homeless that I know.
Oh yeah, my
You know
street
what I mean?
has.
Like
I have neighbors.
I remember back when I started in the
I mean,
comedy.
I live in New
open
York
mics.
in the East Village. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so it's the exact same
So
thing.
you
yeah.
go like, but I remember I was doing open mic. I was doing open mics. Then I was driving, and then I see the one homeless guy, and he was one of the guys that was doing open mics, like
No way.
and I'm like, hey, like he's not even asking for money. He's like, hey, are you doing an open mic?
No way.
And I remember when I just first moved here, and I'm going like, what the f- am I doing with my life? I was like, it's like, is this a good thing? Like, is this a bad thing? Like that I know the homeless guy, or that I'm doing the open mics the same as him?
Also,
like, am I
he's
homeless?
He's funny.
No, he wasn't that funny.
Okay, good.
Most homeless guys are not that funny.
Yeah.
I have a guy that lives at the top of our street. He has 3 generators. He's 3 dogs, 3 tents. He's got string lights. He's a porch. He has string lights, and I think he's a fake plant in the front of it. Like this man
He's just like
is.
fully encompassed, like the whole. Like this
Yeah,
is my.
He's
They
got a
start-
nice studio apartment.
They have you seen him welding?
Welding.
They used to weld in front of our street. Like I'm moving because
Wow.
they are now welding like sheet metal together to create.
Like a little
walls.
house. Oh no, that's too much.
They're welding.
Well,
They have tools.
how are they getting the electricity to weld? How are they connecting? Or is this?
They're jacked, man. I don't think they need electricity. I think they're going.
Is there
Yeah.
homeless bodies that are just
Yes,
19
yes.
abs of electricity
And I go,
pumping in their?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's. I mean
Well, you
this
go
to
like-
say I think there are a few that I go. You're just one step below van life.
Or
You know what I mean?
There's a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you've
But there's
got,
also a little bit of like you know, this is why the pull yourself up by your bootstraps argument is not like an applicable thing most of the time because like they're like, well, this guy's a motivated person.
Yeah,
He's
no, I was
building
gonna
a
say,
house.
He has rooms.
Yeah, and he has.
Yeah, like-
yeah.
This fucking place
Yeah.
is probably bigger than mine.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh well, back in Venezuela, I remember like there was like we used to live in an apartment, and then in front of it there was like this like ghetto, like in Brazil, favelas, like with the little like tin house and stuff like that.
Yeah.
you know,
They're
there's
like
all-
in the hillsides.
yeah,
So,
like but I would see from my window, and I would see, and those
What does
people.
favela translate to?
That's in Portuguese. So, but I'm just.
Yeah.
It's more like in Venezuela, it's like ranchos, or we call them ranchos, like ranchitos, like little like houses that are built in the,
Yeah.
you know, in the,
Like
these are-
townhomes?
They're not.
I
They're
wouldn't call they're shacks.
These are
Yeah.
shacks.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
shanty town, kind of like poor-
Hoovervilles in the 30s here.
Yeah, like bricks, you know, and then like the metal sheet of the,
Okay, I
you know,
see, I see,
stuff
I
like
see.
that.
Yeah.
But then we would see inside, and I would see inside, and they had like a better TV than ours.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? They're doing better.
Yeah.
You know?
Right,
And they're
right,
not
right.
paying, and it's just like kind of like the same like homeless.
You know what
Yeah, they
also,
go,
like-
what are your priorities, walls or TV? You gotta ask yourself.
I also love like, can I just say this? Favela sounds so pretty.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that what the
That's
shanty
for like
town is?
Portuguese. Yeah.
Portuguese.
for-
But those are like very
Rough.
dangerous. Like
Oh, yeah?
if you ever see Cidade of God, City of
City
God,
of God. It's an amazing movie. Yeah.
that's basically what.
Yeah?
And that's
It's pretty-
You gotta if you go. Well, in a lot of places in Latin America, like if you go to those places, you gotta go with somebody that knows what they're doing. If not, then you're gonna like if you want to go inside those places because that's a
why
that's a
do-
different like jungle in terms of like
it's like
concrete
lawless,
jungle.
but like cops don't go in them and
Why,
stuff.
why,
No,
are you,
exactly,
why are you
like-
going in there? Why would I be going in there?
well, I mean,
Drugs.
documentary, movie, drugs. Yes.
Yeah.
I
you know.
see.
Like
Oh.
if you're because there's people that love like I want to go in there.
They want to
Right.
be like urban adventurer kind of shit or whatever.
Or if you're doing a
See it.
movie, you know, like you are, like if you're doing a music video, you know, people go on those and they're like, but
You're Rihanna.
yeah,
You pay somebody to guide you through it. Essentially.
100%. You gotta have permission for the.
Yeah. Otherwise, your shit's gonna- yeah.
If Rihanna wants to be relatable.
Yes, she wants to be really.
It's also like-
Wait, that was my story. I didn't tell my story. It was Rihanna related. I was dating this guy in college. He had a lot of money, and then we went to go visit his sister in Atlanta. Did I ever tell you this?
Yeah, you just told it.
And then, she, I don't think she liked me because I was
Like you met Rihanna.
No, we went to go. I was obsessed with Rihanna at the time, so we went to go see a concert in Atlanta. We went to go see Rihanna at the Atlanta Hawks arena, and then we were staying with his sister that had an apartment in Atlanta, and they were really wealthy, and I was, I was Anastasia, the beginning of Anastasia. I didn't know.
I don't know this analogy.
Paul, rag woman,
Oh yeah.
and I think she
And
didn't
she
like
didn't
me.
like you, like because you were poor.
Yeah, I was poor.
I think you did
so
something.
She,
I think you did something.
for sure.
I just know there's.
I'm
a
a
part,
little rat woman at the end of the
I
day.
know
Well,
you.
you
I know
did-
there's something you did.
When you got into the house, did you do something like when you were staying?
Yeah.
I'm sure I was a little rat woman. I'm sure I was wearing like
Wipe your ass with her
PacSun and-
Picasso or something.
Yeah, I go.
It's like, you know you can't take that.
Yeah.
This is,
Yeah, I didn't.
French, gay. Like, what did you do?
yeah.
I mean,
It's like we're gonna have some tea. Like yeah. Like, no. That's probably
for
right.
sure, I probably shouldn't have dapped her up first thing. You
dabbed her up.
I dapped her up.
Oh yeah, and I can see her. She's like, does she have like a little
Precious.
puppy?
She's like a
little-
bucket
Yeah,
girl.
she had a little
like a
puppy.
little puppy. She's like,
Yes, and I'm
Right.
going. I do well with brothers.
Yeah. Very fun.
So she
maybe she was
She
jealous
smoked
of the older.
older sister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she's
oh,
probably
very
jealous.
close. They were
Yeah.
very close.
Yeah.
So she smoked a lot of weed. So we got back, and she's like, "You want to hit this bowl?"
Right,
And we
okay.
kept, and so it was like the three of us, and I can't smoke weed, but I kept trying to hang, right,
Yeah.
and like smoke. Now in hindsight, what you do is you just
pretend.
right, don't
Which
inhale.
I should have done that with
Yeah,
Woody.
yeah, but it was Woody.
Yeah.
Different
I
stuff.
hit one, boom, hit the deck. Never passed out before in my life. In my mind, I was in the church I woke up in. I was in my Catholic church.
Wow.
And I felt like a upper being hollering and yelling at me. And when I woke up, it was, my boyfriend at the time being like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And she ran into the garage and got a red Gatorade and splashed it on my face.
Splash it.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Then
What
I
the
had to
fuck?
sleep on the couch, and I woke up and I was
Well, all sticky.
red
Can I-
stained Gatorade.
Can I tell you this? I was comparing your two stories in my head while you were telling them. Like, I was
Yeah.
like, his is so much better.
yeah.
And then I was like, but good twist at the I got
Yeah,
it.
dude.
I like
It's like-
it was like the way the butterfly effect is not a good movie, but the ending is kind
is
of
that the Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
It's
yeah.
like, I do
But
agree
the
with
end
that,
of it
yeah.
was like, you're like, all right, decent
Yeah.
twist for a bad
Yeah,
movie.
red
Yeah,
stain.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I got
red
marks.
Gatorade. You're the
yeah,
butt-
But
red
what's so
Gatorade.
funny, like, why she could just grab water?
That's a really good question.
That's when you know where like she's rich.
Yeah.
She's like, she doesn't have time to like grab water from like a thing. She's like, what's here?
But it's my Gatorade.
Or
right?
also
She
just like, what if she was just like, the poor like this?
yes.
Here's your sugar, poor.
Here's the poor's wine.
Yeah. Probably made it in a toilet somewhere in a penitentiary I owned.
It didn't last.
Should we break and go into the game?
Gotta go. Yeah, we gotta get into our segment.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Hey, man. You need a little pick-me-up, huh? I got something real nice for you. Just don't tell nobody, all right? Check it out.
Hey, idiots! I have big news. Special news. I'm taping my next special in Nashville, Tennessee, September 4th, the Friday of Labor Day weekend. What could go wrong? But this is a special taping. We will be taping outside in a secret garden hosted by Mother Nature. All the details at katherineblanford.com. You can bring your own lawn chairs, bring your own alcohol. We'll bring the s'mores. See you there, Nashville, Tennessee, September 4th.
Oh my God, so embarrassing. But it's the sexiest thing I've ever heard. Here, you guys listen.
Hey everyone, it's Shane. I got some dates for you. July 12th, you can catch me at Union Hall in Brooklyn. July 17th and 18th, you can catch me in Portland, Oregon at Kickstand Comedy. And July 24th, 25th, you can catch me in Denver at Dude IDK Studios. And July 26th, you can catch me back at Union Hall in Brooklyn. One more thing, guys. I'm going to be in Edinburgh, Scotland, doing a run of a show for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Get your tickets now. I'll be there the 1st through the 28th of August. Please go to www.shaneisacomedian.com or www.punchup.live/Shane Torres to grab your tickets.
And we're back. It's another episode of Coastal Idiots. Thanks for coming. That's Katherine Blanford. I'm Shane Torres. And with us today, we have Francisco Ramos, everyone.
I think you're introing this like we haven't been in the episode.
Well, you didn't do a good job at the top.
Okay.
You're like, you didn't introduce us at all. You didn't even say the name of the podcast. You just said, ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm from a special, and then
Yeah, I did do that.
Yeah. So I wanted to have some energy for it. He didn't even get to plug his socials.
No, that's it. That's
true.
At the end.
I know. We do it all the time.
We're gonna play a segment
We're
that
gonna
I
play a
have,
segment.
called "What do you have to say for yourself?"
Okay.
And you just tell us something, a recent embarrassing story, and then we'll give you the floor to.
He used his best one at the top.
I know.
I realized we already did this.
Yeah.
Maybe is there something else, or just something that you would like to defend yourself and you didn't get a chance to?
I have one if I can start.
Yeah,
You can
please
start
start.
while you're
give me some
ruminating.
space.
Yeah.
So I do that NPR show, Wait, Don't Tell Me sometimes.
Oh, you do?
I'm a guest
Yeah.
on there
Cool.
sometimes, right? And, it's all news stuff. And they did this story about Bryce Harper, plays for the Phillies. Yeah, big time ball player. And he did one of those, like, what do you call the videos? Like when people's getting ready for the day and they just share them on his...
Oh, get ready with me.
Is that what... Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Oh, it's called actually GRWM.
So what is it? You're just getting ready?
Yeah, it's just like almost like this in the same tone of a fit check video. Like I think, right?
Let me explain it. It's ASMR for teeth brushing and coffee pouring.
Oh.
Like you're just like, oh my God, look, he runs out the door with his coffee too.
Yeah. Well,
We're just alike.
This is where I'm hitting. People really liked his video, but he got a lot of because and that's how they throw the question to you. Like, why did Bryce Harper get so much grief this week doing his GWRM video or whatever? And I didn't know what it was, and I made a dumb joke, and then the host Peter goes, "I'll give you a hint. It's something you do every morning and every night." And I go, he brushes teeth, and he goes, "Yes, but what did he do that made people freak out?" And then I go, and then everybody in the theater knew by the way I reacted to what my thought was in my head that we do the exact same thing, and that is I put toothpaste straight into my mouth and not on my toothbrush.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah, exactly.
I hate you.
Me and Bryce Harper, two premier athletes.
What are you? You're not a bull
Can I finish?
mastiff?
Let me finish before.
Yeah.
Like what?
Let me
I never
well,
heard
I have
any
some
of them.
logic. If you
right.
judgy fucks.
But you
By
put,
the way,
like-
you just told me a story about how you were a drunken drug addict on the outside. I don't need any shit. And you fucking lunatic, drinking Gatorade pass. I don't deserve any shit for this at all. But I said it, and Josh Gondelman goes, like, on the tape, he goes, by the way you've reacted to that, we all know you exactly do what he does. And you put the toothpaste, first of all, you brush your tongue when you do your teeth, right? You're supposed to brush your tongue to clean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
When you brush your teeth to clean
Yeah.
your mouth, you should also brush your tongue.
Oh,
Do you do that?
I forget. I don't do
But
it.
you
Let
know
me
of
see your
this.
tongue.
I
That's a good pink.
Yeah, you're clean. Yeah.
but like
you know
but I
of
forget. Yes,
Yeah, but yeah.
I've heard you have to
But
do it. Yes.
all-
People
Also-
scrape it.
yeah.
Yeah, I had a boyfriend one time that gave me a tongue scraper as a gift.
Yeah.
That hurt my feelings.
Yeah, that's really bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just out of nowhere. He's like,
Yeah, it
here's
was a gift
this
for Tuesday.
and a red Gatorade.
Yeah. He goes,
But-
wake up and scrape, you nasty bitch. You poor
Ew.
nasty bitch.
I am of the thought and belief you also need to brush the roof of your mouth because you still chew food and it still touches the top of your mouth. Same way.
Okay.
Catherine, are you with me on this? Because you look skeptical. Like
I'm still thinking. Did you ever explain why you put
This
the
is my
toothpaste?
point.
Okay.
Well, can't do that because whenever my food is delivered, I have to eat it immediately. So almost always the roof of my mouth is peeling because I've burnt it. I burn it almost
this is
daily.
even better.
burn
This
stuff.
gets to my point. You raccoon of a woman. I will take the tongue. I will take my tongue with the toothpaste on it and press it to the roof of my mouth,
Okay.
so I get even distribution when I clean them both.
No, it doesn't make sense. I understand what you're thinking's happening.
So this is
You're telling me a woman who's got scabs on the roof of her mouth right now and just told us that her boyfriend got you a tongue scraper for Christmas or whatever.
Tuesday, just
I'm-
on a Tuesday.
I didn't even know that's a thing. What was
yeah.
it for? What's a tongue scraper for? Like,
to
it's for when
scrape off all the bacteria.
on your tongue.
damn.
Yeah,
Gross, right?
Yeah. I mean, like,
It's that she's got to have her fucking mouth detailed.
Yeah. He. It was after a morning session. Then he threw the tongue scraper at me and said, "Clean yourself up."
Oh my god.
He didn't do
what the
that.
fuck?
Was it after a morning session?
Yeah.
You know what? I would not have. I'll be honest with you.
There's a lot of questions.
I'll be honest with
now.
you. I would not have thought you were that generous a lover that you needed.
Yeah.
You needed special hardware to clean
And
your
also,
mouth.
how
After.
much was it that he had to? Fucking
Also,
get
this
a
is
scrape?
my embarrassing story, and Catherine has somehow
right?
hijacked it.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
thinking, like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
like-
I'd been on the road for a while.
You've been road for a while.
but I'm just saying, like, your toothpaste stuff. It's like
It's not crazy,
but
it's not
to
insane.
me. This is how I see it. Like, if you're gonna take a shower, then what do you just before you put water, you just put soap all over your body.
Excellent,
and
question.
then just rub your it's just
Yes.
instead of putting it in your mouth or not in your mouth, in your hands, or like with a little thing.
Well, can
So
I
you
tell you
just-
this right now? If I put soap directly on my body, I see no issue with it. What's the issue here?
No,
If I
so
have, like, gel
that's not the pattern
I
of
don't get that.
usage.
Yeah, yes, you put the thing on the sponge, and then which is the toothbrush.
No, but
and
if
then
you use a
rub.
body
Yeah,
wash,
that's
I will just
crazy.
put it on and just rub it into a lather.
No, it doesn't matter. That's not how human beings have been
That's what
doing
I'm
it
saying.
for
It's
centuries.
still it's weird.
First,
That's
you
what
think
I mean.
there's been loofahs for centuries at wide usage? It's just no. Well, maybe there have been. I don't know.
No, I don't think loofahs was tested
yeah.
back.
And no one even
till,
said
like, the
anything about a
50s.
loofah.
But you're saying putting it on a sponge. I'm saying loofah sponge.
No, you're just like
No, I'm
putting
just
it
saying
on
you
your
just put
body.
it on the body, and then you just like move.
yeah,
That's what I feel like the
But
toothbrush
then, if
thing.
I put it
That's
on
poor-
my hand and
that's-
then like put it
But
on,
you're not putting it in your hand. You just put it directly to your body.
That's great. That's
which is
poor
like
I
a
have
toothpaste.
done
Yeah.
that plenty of times.
No.
so-
You've done that.
Yeah, yeah.
You have.
Yeah. Well, you can't. I will pick up like like my bottle of body wash or whatever, you
Yeah.
know, and then go for it. Yeah.
You start kissing after you pork.
You do, wait. Don't you
All
not
right.
supposed
First
to
of
do
all,
it?
you fucking
You do it.
kissing
You do
after
a
you-
little kiss after. You have to.
Yeah, but I'm not talking after kiss. I'm talking your warm up kissing after you're porking. You're stretching
after
you.
porking, then you kiss to finish the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's
you got to put a bow on top of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a cool down. But I'm talking he's doing his warm up after his exercise.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's not
I'm
how
saying,
we do
hold
it.
on. Like, what level of making out do you consider
The build up.
the build up?
Wait, what's?
Because like I'm saying, No,
I'm
you're
just
weird.
saying you're doing a lot. You're doing it out of order, and it's.
Yeah, I'm an enigma.
You're not. You're having dry cereal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's kind of like not bad.
I'm fine with
good.
this.
Then
Hey,
it's
as a
not the
big
normal
man,
way
you're
of
not-
doing
you're
it.
not
as a big man, people suspect you to smell and smell awful. That's just a stereotype we have to deal with. I don't smell. I don't get comments on how I smell. I know I'm doing this
So
right.
you feel you have more pressure
as a
big man.
as a broad dude, yeah.
to say I gotta shower better. I gotta clean.
Yes.
Brush
And
my
I'm
teeth
yeah.
better. I get it.
I'm clean. I'm cleaner than you.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm not using that scraper.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
Well, that was my story. Was on a national public radio show with 5 million listeners, and people were like, "This is crazy that you do this."
Yeah, no, it is insane.
It
And
is. Yeah.
I don't think it
Do
is.
you
But
swish
Bryce
around in
Harper
your mouth
does it.
before you put water on it?
Swish around in my mouth.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
because I've had have you brushed your teeth with no toothbrush?
I can understand how you
sometimes
say
have
I'm
the
doing it
toothbrush
out of
you
order.
do that.
Yeah.
You can stand how you're. I can understand the point of how you guys say I'm doing it out of order. What I don't think it is gross.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
not gross.
Because I understand like,
I don't
But
think
it
it's
is
gross.
vile.
but I will put water on the toothbrush and then apply.
The thing.
Yeah, and then
but
I-
do you,
yeah.
But I do when you put it, do you just leave it there, or do you don't, and then do the toothbrush like with
Maybe
the
a little
toothpaste?
bit of both. I guess.
Yeah.
When I brush my teeth tonight, I'll send you a picture and we'll see.
It's kind of like washing a car and putting the soap without and then adding the water.
Yes,
And then
it's
you're like, why don't you
crazy.
wet the car
It's
first
not-
and
it's
then put
not
the soap?
Yeah.
like
If
It's like that.
it's
no, because mine still works. My teeth are clean.
right,
Yeah.
but
But they're dry.
if I was a girl, right, and my girlfriend called me the next day and was like, I like this guy, we hooked up the first time last night, and she saw him doing that, or I saw a guy doing that, we'd bring it up.
Yeah.
And we'd
of course
go-
you could.
There's little pet peeves that I go in. Like for me, if I go on a date and I see like or somebody like I like somebody that they eat well with the utensils.
Oh,
It gives me pet peeves if somebody doesn't eat well.
if they're stabbing
say
and
this?
biting,
Like
if they're-
caveman style. Then I
Oh
go
my
like,
god! Can I tell this story?
you do cave. Well,
Oh, she's a
I-
animal.
That's
dude.
why I wanted. As I was saying it in my mind, I'm like, I was like, I think Katherine might do
Look
this.
at her. She's
Yeah.
fucking.
But
well, I got time.
This is a
precious.
7-Eleven
but it's
dinner.
my pet
Like,
peeve.
this
It's
is
one of the
crazy.
things.
I
But
get
doesn't
it.
mean that I'm not like gonna discount them. Maybe I go like, maybe I can teach them
Yeah.
to eat.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
you know, then I can.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanna.
I will say.
I do
Let
appreciate
me share
it.
this.
It burns some calories.
It's not
You
a
do this?
kettlebell
No,
workout.
it burns some calories to cut.
I'll say, so I was on tour with a comic, and his assistant ordered a steak and had the knife like the
This
steak
is
knife.
Kyle and Bert.
Yes, yes.
know.
You know this story?
I've just been there when he's corrected him 1,000
Yes.
times.
And then he was just like, so Bert goes, you gotta,
This is Bert
You gotta-
Kreischer's assistant, Kyle.
Yeah.
He's a young man.
and he's a
And-
good
like
kid.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's great. But then Bert goes, "Is this how you do it?" And he goes, "You need to do this because when you're in situations, people will look at you
Yes.
like you're like."
Yes.
And then they look across the restaurant, and there's this like trashy dude, like, and he was just like, "Oh my god!" Like,
But if Woody Harrelson stabbed his and then bit it, I'd be like, that's cool, and I got to do it like that.
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what you get away with as a
Exactly.
as
At
a
that
ro-
point, I'm going like, it's
as a
Woody
rock star
Harrelson.
personality.
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
like, maybe that's his thing. But I do think it is like, it's also not just, and it's fine because like when I'm at myself or like friends and stuff like that, yeah, I'm gonna eat like maybe like an animal, like like
Yes.
grab with my hands and stuff like that. But there are other times, occasions, if you get invited to like a nice event or something like that, and it's like you gotta learn. To me, it's like you gotta learn. Like you
I-
can't just.
I know.
Are you-
I know.
Are you?
I didn't go to cotillion classes.
Yeah.
I did
Can I-
have.
are you-
I did have. What I forgot what it. Not like etiquette classes.
I wish I would have.
You went to etiquette classes
In Venezuela, they used to have a little like
like
one
in school?
like a etiquette thing.
Yeah.
I wish I would have. I do kind of
To be
regret
like how to say, how to talk, how to like dress, how to eat, how to-
dance.
No, it wasn't. I mean, I wasn't that. It wasn't.
Were
fucking-
you?
I wasn't a fucking Count of
I
Monte
thought-
Cristo.
I
Hey,
thought,
my lady.
I thought my dad wanted me to go to
I
cotillion
did notice that when
classes.
you walked in, you greeted us with a formal Spanish
Yes,
court.
you did bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that my dad would try to get me to go to cotillion, and I was like, ballroom dancing isn't cool. I thought that's what it was ballroom dancing.
Yeah.
And how to walk down a staircase.
Well, they have that in the South, right?
yeah, it's debutante.
Debutante.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mine wasn't. Mine was at the YMCA.
There's like versions of it all over the South. They call it.
If you take class at the YMCA.
I'm just like,
How are you guys? How are you guys
Senior
around?
citizens aerobics.
How are you guys around like elevated situations? Like when
I'm
if
more
it's like a fancy.
observant. I'm more quiet and observant.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like whenever like I'm more like feeling out the vibe, and then that's how I kind of like a chameleon, kind of like
Like
revolving that thing of like if people are behaving this way, I'm gonna behave this way. I'm not the guy who's like I'm just gonna do whatever the.
There's a little bit of like, there's a balance of like making your like putting your footprint in, but also not stepping too hard when you do it. You know, because you're like usually I feel like I am a guest in those situations most of the time. Yes.
Yeah.
It happened to me like this is a great example of me of like stepping but making a good impact and then not. But you didn't. I got invited to it was Reese Darby's birthday a while back by my friend JJ Whitehead, and like it was his birthday at his house, and there were and there was Ken John was there, and I didn't know him at the time, and I was like, oh cool. So then,
Ken John from Community.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
can I say this? I only have a hard time understanding you when you're saying Asian people's names. And I don't know why that is. But I don't know if it's on you or me. Kim Jong, Jimmy O Yang.
I don't. Maybe that is so funny. I think it's
Alicia
me.
Wong.
I think I'm trying to. I don't know if I'm trying to pronounce it like I don't know.
I don't think you're trying to like.
I'm not as confident.
I don't think you're saying it wrong. Like I don't think you're putting like a
confident.
I don't think you're putting a flair on it either.
Yeah,
I think you're.
But what flair? Like an Asian flair?
Yeah, like because some people will do that. Like when someone's talking normally and they'll be like, yeah. So we're here today on Coastal Idiots with Francisco the Ram.
I get that when some people like they want to prove to me that they speak Spanish or they know a little bit. They go like, so can you pass me la tortilla? I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, just say tortilla. Like you don't need to like.
Louis had like the funniest bit about that, where he goes like, I'm watching the news and this white lady goes, let's go see what's going on with the Latino vote. He goes, I'm sorry, do you go, I wonder what's happening for Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Yeah. St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. None of it's gonna, Cinco de Mayo.
I think you run them together. And I think Asian.
Ken John.
It's almost worse when you go
That's
longer.
Worse, right? That's worse. Now I feel like now it feels like why is it pronounced that way?
Yeah, I think you guys.
I wanted to throw it away, but I gotta.
I don't think you're not doing anything. I don't know if I'm here, but it's just like I only noticed it on those two days.
Y'all been doing your J's and your Y's way different.
It's
real fun.
also it's two J's, Jimmy O Yan and then Ken John.
Yin Yang. Okay.
All right. So so I was.
You're.
So I'm in the party.
Area.
Yeah, and then like I'm there and I'm like I don't know anybody. I'm trying to like fit in and kind of be cool like. And then they have for the birthday that a magician showed up and they were gonna do like magic, So they start. Everybody gets back in the backyard and the guy starts doing his show, and then I'm next to Ken Young.
I think it's because
it's getting worse now. Now I'm more pressure. Now
anytime someone says something like another person's name, the race, and there's like a accent on it, you go like they're usually being offensive, and you're not even trying to be offensive.
I'm gonna send this clip to Ken John.
Yeah.
John.
Stop saying his full name. Start saying that guy from Community. I can't keep laughing.
But so I'm sitting there. And then the guy starts doing magic, whatever. And then that's where I was like, this is my opportunity to kind of make an impact without
overstepping a little bit. Yeah.
So I go to Ken and next to him, I don't even know how I go like, I was like, I knew that guy's a magician. And he's like, why? It's like, because of his pants, and he laughed at that. And then right after, then we just started riffing, just kind of making fun of the magician. And and then we became buddies out of that. So to me, that was like my thing.
Oh, you found it.
The fun of like where can I...
But you were just making a joke. You weren't like, I'm going to be friends with him with a great joke about his pants.
No, but for me, it was an opening to kind of like get to know him.
Have a dialogue with somebody.
Let me see if this is a good opening to get to know him where I'm like,
The objective was creating a conversation, not making someone your friend. Yeah.
Right.
But it was my opportunity to be like, oh, I can, and then we became buddies and like we know each other. It's great, because of that.
He rules. He's a
great guy.
It's crazy. He was a doctor.
I know, like
like
he was
OBGYN, right?
No.
No, we all went, no.
No, he was.
What kind of doctor was he?
I think he was just a general practitioner.
I thought he was like
man, I think he was
like
Kaiser.
Yeah, I think he worked in Kaiser actually.
I thought
I
thought
think
he
it was a
maybe
gynecologist.
it's from a movie or something I saw him in that I'm thinking of.
That's from a movie. Yeah. But it's crazy to be a
He
doctor.
also went to Duke, and I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Did he
Because
really?
I went to Maryland.
Did you
Did
really?
you really?
I'm a Terrapin.
Yeah.
Did you really?
So I don't like Duke, even though we're not in the same conference anymore.
But it's all Northeast.
But we're when I was there, it was our rival.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm a Terp.
Are you really?
Yeah. Maryland.
I used to
She's she's a Gamecock.
Oh, okay. What are you?
Which is not.
I went to a community college.
Yeah.
Still there, brother. Just 2 credits shy of my associates.
I don't think I've ever met anyone that went to Maryland.
Really? No, there's a lot of.
It's a huge school.
Yeah, Ari Shafir went there.
Did Ari?
Yeah.
Ari went to Maryland?
Royal Battle. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Good to know.
Who else went there? Oh God, there's somebody I know who went there.
I can't
The
believe.
Under Armour.
Ronnie Chang.
Ronnie. He went to.
How were you gonna say it?
No, they run.
Say Ronnie Chang.
He
did not go to. He didn't go to. I just wanted to see.
No, but Ronnie
I wanted
Chang.
you to go.
Ronnie Chang is
I want
better.
you to say
Yeah,
Ronnie
you
Chang
nailed
went
that
to
one.
I can get the
Maryland.
Chang. Ronnie Chang.
Yeah, that's easy.
That's easy. It's with the
Ronnie-
J's that mess me up.
Yeah. Jan? Jan?
Ronnie
Okay.
Chang did not. I was hoping you would like say it so badly. I was hoping you'd walk into
Now
it.
I'm gonna be scared when I see them.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what's up?
Hey.
I just say bro. Whenever I don't want to I don't know nobody's name or something, just say bro.
All the time.
Or
That's
like,
all I
what's
do.
up? Or sometimes I gotta do you do the trick where like we're together here and you come in, I don't know your name.
I
go
don't-
like,
Oh my
I
God.
don't
say
do
hi to
that.
her so I can
Yeah.
remember the name.
You know what?
I don't do that because I think that they know that trick and they see exactly
No,
what
what's
I
the
do.
but they don't. How do they know the trick? I'm introducing
you know
somebody
what?
new to them.
I agree with you. Sometimes they know, but if they don't call you on it,
They
you
don't know.
scored.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. If they do call you on it, you go, yeah, I didn't. I was trying to.
You can't you gotta admit it. You gotta I got caught. Yeah, sorry.
These are 2 huge, since we all meet so many people.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
are my big tricks for these.
Okay.
One,
Okay.
sometimes some of the people at the store, I'm not here as much as everybody else. I don't know their names when they park the car, but I always want to tip them and take care of them and try to like.
Yeah.
I almost always pay in Venmo when I
Yeah,
tip
yeah,
them.
me too.
Because that way I have their name now,
Yeah.
and I won't forget it.
But then sometimes you get a username that it's not their name. You're like,
Yeah,
fuck.
what if it's Lollipop
but that's
Maker?
yeah.
Hey,
But
see
then
you,
it's
lollipop.
Yeah.
Then
hey,
you always go,
Lollipop.
who's on cars tonight, and they'll be like blah blah blah, and then you have it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the other
Okay,
thing
that's
is,
not universal.
but there's the other. This is the best.
You go up
Everybody
to
uses
everyone. What's your Venmo? I just
But no,
wanna
but
send you a
no,
friendly
that's like,
Venmo.
this is the universal one, and it's a 2-step process, but it does work. You go so like let's say you're in Chicago and you meet Katherine in Chicago,
Okay.
and then the next time you see her, you're like you have some context,
Yeah. I mean,
and you go like, she'll say like, oh we I haven't seen you since we ran into you, and you go okay, Chicago. Save them in your phone as Chicago, or type in the city in Instagram, and then you go, oh I think it's Kat, because it'll bring it up by location. So
Wait,
you.
what? But yeah, but you don't. You,
I said
you
it's a
have their name and number saved. But
Yeah, but I don't remember everybody's name. I don't remember every single person I put in my
Yeah,
phone.
yeah,
No
me
one
neither.
does.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like
that's why you
but
gotta
if
put
if it's saved by
nicknames.
city, you
Yeah.
search by city.
like you're in my phone, you're Katherine Red Gatorade. Blanford. Even though before even
You didn't even know.
I didn't even know this story.
When
What
you
is it?
look
What
at
is
me
it?
and you go,
Red Gatorade.
you go, Red Gatorade.
Oh God.
That was
That
before
makes
I knew
sense.
that.
There's a
Cool.
picture out there that exists of me the next morning
There's something.
There's
with
a
Red
few of 'em.
Gatorade on it.
Let's-
Wait, I have to tell my story really fast.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but tell us stories.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I just really, I'm bad at, when you, okay, let me start.
Are you going to tell the
I
story?
was-
Or you're going to?
Yeah, okay, so
I don't think the engine's turning over on this story.
I'm moving. I just need to date guys that have no relationships with any women because it always backfires
what?
on me. Yes.
What do you mean, like with
Any
their
women.
moms or nobody? you
Yeah,
mean?
no women, period.
Oh, that's not
Catherine's
gonna
a
happen.
psychopath.
Yeah,
That's
they've
never gonna
come out of a
happen.
monkery.
They still come out from a woman.
Yeah, but they went straight to the monk.
Okay. Well,
So my boyfriend and I are moving in together, but we were looking at houses to rent, and I went up to one, and it was really funky. You what?
I know your
Oh,
boyfriend.
you know that one?
Mm-hmm.
And so there was like this little upstairs. I'm kind of worried you don't, because I've actually dated 2 recently, and
Well, I'm assuming it starts with a B.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Bill
nailed it.
Cosby.
Okay. Okay, so we're
It starts with a J. Jamie.
I dated another comic way too soon before him, and I was not planning on trying to date another comic, but it just happened
You
that
went
way.
back to back.
And I've been with him, and like I've been like, yeah, we're dating, and people in front of him are like, I thought you were dating so and so in front of him. So it's been really fun. Okay, so we were looking at this house, and the upstairs bedroom was just tiny and small. So I was up there, just in the bathroom, and so I was just like, for whatever reason, like trying to feel like it was livable. So I was like moving around up there and like mimicking living in it. So I was like getting off the bed and going into an invisible dresser. And
leaving
like
a
going
huge
in
shit in the
bathroom.
toilet.
You're having a long form improv.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it,
So what's my stuff? Give me a location.
Yeah. Hiding
And then
food
a-
under the bed. It's like weird stuff.
I was having a pretend fight in the in the bedroom. Among you.
Like you were yelling to see if
You
people
say-
can hear
Yes,
you.
You're
yes,
just
yes,
saying-
seeing if you could hear in the
How
bathroom
far-
from the
how-
You're
bedroom.
just like looking in the mirror like this, like, get it together.
Yeah, having a little cry. And a woman
That's
walked
funny.
upstairs, and I had been more acting. I'd been method acting for a minute, and I always it was like weird, but I was like, whatever, there's fucking random people in here. So I go downstairs, and we're outside, and I'm with Brooks, and the woman walks down, and Brooks is like, "Oh, hey, Sherry," and then she's like, "Hey, Brooks," and you can just be like, "Oh, they fuck." You can see it in their
Wait,
eye.
what?
Yeah, like
The realtor?
no, like the woman who had come upstairs who was also looking at the house.
Oh,
And saw me mimicking trying to live in the house like a crazy person.
Oh, you're saying it was that energy.
Well, yeah, and then I ran into her and I was like, whatever, it's a stranger. And then we all 3 walked downstairs, and I can tell her and Brooks had
Really? And it's true?
yes. And so and he's like,
Wow.
this
But
is
why
my
did they show
girlfriend.
up there like randomly? Why do you?
She was looking at the house too.
Wow, but that's weird.
I know, and then I
Open
just shake her
relationship
hand.
listings.
He
What the
misses
Zillow
her.
says.
Mm.
Can I say this? You didn't get in that. That's not the place you moved into, is it?
No.
No,
Okay, good, because
after
that is
that.
a bad side.
I know. No. We let
But
her
did he
have
tell
that.
you, or you? Because you said you knew or you felt it, but then he told you.
Yeah, I mean, we were walking away, and I was like, "Hey," and he goes, "Yeah." I'm like, okay.
Ah. Why was the thing that gave it away? Did he act? Did he like became like?
His rock hard boner.
Yeah.
he's just. He's like, I think I'm gonna jog home.
Yeah.
Hope there's no school.
He's like, is there-
Well, they left together,
Yeah. Okay.
and
He was smiling.
They moved in
yeah,
together.
they moved in together.
That's what gave it
and
away.
They are really doing well in the house together. No fights.
That's a very funny story.
That's so
I
funny.
mean, just like I was like so weird, but I was like, whatever, this is a random lady. And then I walk downstairs, and he's like, "This is my girlfriend," and I'm like, "Hi," and she's like gorgeous and hot. And she has a crop top on.
Well, you know what's also
Did you
like
have a
great?
top on?
She had a crop top on.
Oh, crop top.
You know what
Yeah.
else is awesome about it?
What?
Like everybody in that story is walking away with like a completely different like
that's so true.
it's all this one time.
That's
you know,
like yes.
Yeah, like
Everybody
she's
has their
going,
own
like,
point of view.
So I used to hook up with this guy, and then I was like later I was like,
And then I see this girl mimicking.
his girl, yeah, upstairs, and I run into the guy, but then I go upstairs to look at the house, and the woman, there's this woman up there going like or whatever, and then she goes like, that was his girl. So I always thought he was crazy, and now I know he's crazy because the woman, and then like you're walking away like this is a bad sign for this house, but I'm fully committed in this
And how is
relationship.
Brooke walking
And Brooks is just like, hey man, whatever. Like, chill.
Yeah,
Let's
the
go for a
guy's like,
hike.
okay.
Insane.
The whole time I'm like, but here's my defense. And then I realized I don't actually have a defense.
You have none.
I
Yeah,
was just weird.
Yeah.
You were, yeah. But
You were
yeah.
But you
all-
got to feel a house out.
I will
I mean,
say
that's
I will say yes.
It is a little
to
weird,
that.
but I get it.
And
too.
also, I think I have not done that, but now.
Yeah, me neither.
But I
should
will.
do that.
Because I do kind of get what you're saying, like the idea of what you were saying and
Yeah,
stuff.
it was very tight space. I had to really live in it.
No,
and
and
feel it.
it's like a dress rehearsal. You have to have a dress
Yeah.
rehearsal of the house. Can I
How'd
go
I
there?
move?
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta know.
I mean, but you don't go overboard and like, hey,
Yeah.
But then how do
fighting.
you know?
You're saying like I told that goddamn landlord.
you start doing.
I was like,
Bronx, the toilet's doing
Yeah.
the thing again.
Shut up! I'm on a
Did you
Zoom
hear
call.
me? Did you hear me? Okay, good. I like this house. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Very funny.
All right, we all had some embarrassing stories.
Yes.
Did
we
you tell your story?
Well, I have a quick little one. When my ex, again from North Carolina, when I went to visit her family for the first time, and
Are they Raleigh?
Asheville,
Great
Asheville,
town.
Oh,
which
cool,
is it's a
man.
cool town,
Beautiful
very
city,
cool
yeah.
town. And but remember the first time I met them, and then I obviously they have a very southern accent, and then when I started speaking
God,
to
the
them,
poor waiter at the restaurant you went to.
But-
you
but
guys,
I started-
like, just,
Yeah.
but my
What
thing
is
was
that?
like I was going like trying to like speak with a southern accent with them, and they looked at me like because I was trying to like fit in. And
Just give me some more of that fried chicken, y'all. Like,
Yo, I love
I
queso.
was like, well, bless your heart. Thank you for having me. And I'm like, and they're looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, because I was, but it consciously kind of like did it, but like trying
Yeah.
to, I don't know, fit in or be liked. But yeah.
Did she lean over and go, "Hey, what are you
What are you
doing?"
doing?
you're actually offending the shit out of my parents right now.
Well,
Tortilla. Like, it's very.
no, I did remember one of her uncles or whatever. I could not understand. Like his accent was so heavy, and that's where you go. Like the tricks of like, you can't say at that point. You can't say I don't understand what the hell you're saying.
Yeah, you say-
Yeah,
You gotta be
yeah,
like,
cool, sure.
which I don't know what I'm agreeing to, but like,
Yeah, he's probably
Yeah.
like,
And then the
like,
next morning you're up at 5 a.m. skinning a rat.
oh, get it.
Oh,
He starts calling you city boy and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because like he had that like in King of the Hill, like
Oh, the Boomhauer.
the
Yeah,
Boomhauer.
yeah.
Everything's all kind of running
That is-
together like that.
I saw one of my favorite episodes ever is when Boomhauer has a dream and everybody sounds like him and
Oh,
he
that's
sounds
so
normal.
funny.
That was like the
Oh,
guy.
that's
Yeah.
so funny.
And he's like, I get it.
Yeah. He's like, no, man, of course. Why wouldn't you ever do that?
This has been so much fun. Tell the folks where they can find your special again
They
and
can
everything.
find it everywhere. It's on YouTube, Amazon Prime, all you can listen to Spotify and everything. And you can find the link. You can follow me at F Ramos Comedy. That's on Instagram, Facebook, all over F Ramos Comedy, and the link is there for all the special. The special's called Still Learning, and also come see and watch me live too.
You're so fun on stage.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you,
You're Mr. Suave on stage.
Mr. Suave.
Yeah, it's working
Yeah.
in person too. I'll tell you.
Yeah, for sure.
Trying-
I'm Shane Torres. Shane is comedian.com, www.punchup.live/Shane Torres. Tickets, you can find them on both sites. Shane Torres on all the social media platforms. And that's it. No one else needs to plug anything.
But if you're dying for more, it's Katherine Blanford on social media. It's KatherineBlanford.com for tour dates. I'm everywhere. Hey, I have a special recording September 4th,
Nice.
right outside Nashville. We're doing it outside, so it's like a little bit outside the city.
I was talking with Jordan.
Yeah, will you about it?
Yeah, because I'm going to do Nashville too, I think.
Yes. Okay. Ooh. This
And
will come
I'm
out
doing
before
one
then.
on outside too at
Are
the
you re-
same venue
and
the day
outside
before.
of Nashville or outside on the
Outside.
Outside,
oh.
outside of Nashville, but also outside.
Outside.
Oh, wow,
We
okay.
outside.
All right.
In the
Yeah,
greater
making it real difficult.
Wow. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm like, you know, comedy.
Yeah,
It's not,
no,
you
I know.
Okay,
No, it's
okay.
not. No one loves this idea.
Yeah, Jordan
right.
says it looks cool, so I'm excited to see what you
We'll
guys do.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's a little amphitheater, that's kind of like
It's
that.
not. No,
Oh,
I said
okay,
I
all
didn't
right,
want
no,
it to be
forget-
venue-y.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
So
really,
it's just a campsite.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it sounds cool the way it was described. I'll let you do all
Yeah.
that, but yeah. Like,
Anyways, if you want to see for yourself, I'll be selling tickets September 4th. I'm sure it's on a link in somewhere on my site now. Thanks, Toodles.
also, New studio. Let's thank Kita for doing a great job on the new
And
studio.
it's Kita's birthday, but
It's
we'll
Kita's-
have
Happy
some celebration
birthday.
tomorrow.
Yeah, birthday
Yay.
episode's tomorrow. Because it's coming in late. Much like the edits.
They're idiots. Coastal idiots. Coastal idiots.